Hamilton in the 15 from 11, and a bunch of newbies in the back there. Matthew Riley in the 17, Fraser Hardy in the 44, Cade Harris in the 48, 22 Bonnie Sinclair, Clay Poyo in the 4 from 19. Green flag set to fly. Lightning Sprints, their first run for the season. And form is permanent when you start talking about the driver of the 33 car. That's Brett Booth. Quickly rocketed his way up into the lead. Boothie, far more experience than just about every other driver out there, and he is showing it. Shane Paul Cornelius sitting there in that second spot. Then we've got Neil Cowrie in the Avon 32 car sitting up there in third spot. They've all got a lot to do if they want to catch up with the flying Brett Booth. Here's Colin Cameron in the 8 machine, getting up there into fourth spot. Two-time South Island stock car champion. And great to see Colin following in the tradition set by his father, the late Don Cameron, racing out here at Ruapuna. Sitting in behind Colin, we've got the 28 car. And that's Connie Mackay. One of those drivers, she just keeps improving race after race. Does Connie Mackay feel well and truly spread out. In fact, Brett Booth is in a different postcode to the rest of them. As we do look way back, it's Cornelius sitting there in second, Neil Cowrie in third, Cameron in fourth, and Connie Mackay sitting there in that fifth spot. They have left the rest of them well and truly in their wake. Boothie's starting to carve his way up through the tail end as he's hot on the tail of Bonnie Sinclair in the 82 car. And Brett Booth just has the ability of putting that machine, the Edge Parts car, on any part of the race track that he wants to. He is carving them up as Boothie. Big step back to Shane Cornelius, who's still hanging on to that second spot, but Neil Cowrie is starting to breathe down his neck. Cowrie saw the gap, just couldn't quite get it before Shane Paul Cornelius slammed the door shut on him. Colin Cameron, he's sitting there close enough to start, causing a little bit of discomfort to the drivers in front of him. White flag out, one to go for our race leader, Brett Booth. Boy, what a convincing run for Booth. It is quite a run back to Shane Paul Cornelius. As Booth takes the checkered flag, Cornelius leads the bunch into the prison band. Checkered flag time for our second place getter, Shane Paul Cornelius. Neil Cowrie in the 32 in third, and Colin Cameron locks up fourth spot in the 8 car. Well, Boothie was in a different zone, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He just carved up that field. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, and just about as unbelievable as the carnage down the back straight that happened right at the death knock of that heat race. The first battered wing for the season, that's the 17 of Matthew Riley.
Oh, it looks like he's done a front end on that car also.
Yeah, it's sort of sitting at all sorts of angles.
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight.
No, not a great way to start your speedway career either for Matthew Riley and that 17 machine. Oh boy. Like we say, Brett Booth, that was a convincing performance by him.
Oh yeah, it was, and he just looked like he had grip everywhere. It was amazing.
Yeah, he could just run wherever he wanted it. So Brett Booth takes out the win in the first Lightning Sprint race of the evening. As we mentioned earlier, lots coming up, and we'll keep you in tune as the night goes on.